But the more I tried to put it out of my mind, the worse I felt. And it reached a point where I was coming up with excuses. You know, the twitching in my right hand had intensified, and my excuse was, well, I'm drinking too much coffee. And in client meetings or with my team, I would clasp my hands together. I would sit on my hands. I would put my hands under the desk. And I devised these creative sort of excuses. With my leg dragging, I would sit at my desk for longer than normal. I would order lunch and ask my personal assistant to get me lunch. I wouldn't have to walk and move around. So I was leading this double life to a certain extent. I was getting into the office, but I wasn't engaging. I wasn't fully there. I was there physically, but not mentally. And so that was the issue. So it came to acceptance, where I was kind of exhausted with living this double, not so much a lie, because I had it, but this I just no longer wanted to. I don't want to pretend that I didn't have something. So when I got to that point, and that was a real emotional roller coaster to get to that point, but that's what empowered me, because I realized that with that acceptance, I welcomed Parkinson's into my life and started to live with it, as opposed to denying that I had it. Mm-hmm. And that was a big change, where I actually took control. It reached that point of acceptance where I told my team and told my boss, and everybody kind of acknowledged that they knew something was up with me. And as soon as I started talking about it, my anxiety level went down, and I managed to then start living again.